Good evening, parents. This video is being recorded in hopes that it will help you to better understand Google Classroom and your child's requirements each week while doing virtual learning. Okay, first thing I wanted to tell you is thank you so much for being extremely helpful and concerned with your child's progress. We are so excited to have such a wonderful group of parents to work with. So in another effort in order to make learning easier, we have decided, Ms. Tripp and I, to make a Google Classroom that has both of us inside of it, that has all their assignments in one place. So instead of having to go to 3 different classrooms to look for assignments, we're going to be putting all of our assignments in one place, okay? So one of the things we ask to happen is that your student log in and use this code to open and be a part of this new classroom. We will not be posting work into our other classrooms. Okay, 45AQ2F4 is going to take you to the classroom, Tripp and Patrick Virtual Learning Classroom. And all they have to do is when they log into their Google Classroom, when they can look at all the classes that they have, they're going to go over and hit the plus sign that's near the top, and they're going to click Join Class. And that will allow them to type in this code and join that new class. A lot of students have already done that, so we're super grateful for that. So if your child hasn't joined, please be sure that they join this classroom. That way they can be a part of everything that we're doing together. Okay, so for right now, I'm going to go into Google Classroom and talk about what assignments actually look like in here. Okay, so I'm going to click Tripp and Patrick Virtual Learning. Okay. All right, so this is the first page that they click on, and this is called the stream. This is just messages and notifications. This is not the most effective place to look if you're trying to figure out the classroom. What I do recommend you do is click on the classwork tab, and mine is down here at the bottom, but in reality, when your child is in there, it's going to be across the top if they're using a computer, okay? So this is going to go over everything that they need to be working on, okay? And what we've tried to do is we have tried to separate it by weeks, okay? So we do have week of March 30th through April 3rd, which is next week. We also have our Zoom video upload. So in case your child misses a Zoom, we're actually uploading those into YouTube, and they can go in and use this link in order to pull the video up, and they can watch the lesson themselves. Okay, so here's that. Okay, so I'm going to get out of this. Okay, so anything that you miss, you can find it there. And down here at the bottom, we have website passwords and tutorials. So if there's anything that you don't understand as far as a website goes and your child using it, there are YouTube videos that I've made that show you how to use certain websites or tools.
Super excited, guys.
Okay, so there's that. The next thing I really want to talk about was under our weekly tabs, okay? So all of these right now are shown in gray, and that means we just haven't pushed it out to the students yet because we don't want them to be overwhelmed with work. What you're going to see, the most important thing for them to look for is their weekly plan with daily assignments, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get in here. I'm trying to get it to open. I may not be able to, but all your child will have to do is come right down here and click on the little link. Okay. Okay. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into my Google Drive and pull this up for you. Okay. So all I have to do real quick is just sign in. Okay. And it'll pull it up. So when your child clicks on that link, this is what's going to pop up. Okay. And it goes by days. So we have Monday, March 30th, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And our last slide is just the extra fun for this week's slide. Okay. So when I'm looking at this, it goes by reading, math, and science. So your child only has to look in one place each day. Okay. So for reading on Monday, those are the required assignments. For math, those are the required assignments. And for science, those are the required assignments. About 90 minutes total to do your 3 subjects, okay? So for reading, all they have to do for Monday is complete your word of the day, go to Google Classroom and find the word of the day, March 30th, under the topic word of the day. For vocabulary, it's going to be your current events. And then at some point this week, listen to chapters 9 and 10, part 1 and part 2, okay? And then for math on Monday, we're going to have a math Zoom meeting where we'll be learning about how to divide fractions. Remember, if you're not able to watch those Zoom meetings, they will be uploaded, so that way you can go find it. I have even included the link right here, which will specifically take them to the meeting and the meeting ID. So all of these colored items are links that will take them directly to the assignment. Okay, so all they literally have to do is click. Oh, well, it's because I'm in this view. Because your students are going to see it a little bit differently than we do, because I can edit it, and that's why it won't go. But all they have to do is click on that colored link, and it will take them directly to the assignment. And it's like that for every single day. One of the big things that we are trying to encourage your students to do is to please make sure they read it from beginning to end. We're having a lot of questions that are like, are we doing this today? And I can't type in this. Well, most of the time, if you can't type in it, trust me, it tells you you're going to have to complete it on notebook paper, or you're going to have to do this or that. So just make sure you're using the instructions in order to complete the assignment, okay? So it just goes through each day, and we have something to do each day. And the extra fun, these are things that your child can do. So if you need... if you need a few minutes one night, you say, hey, go log into your Google Classroom and do your extra fun. Find an extra fun thing for you to do, okay? So there is that, and all of that will be in their Google Classroom, okay, under the new class, Tripp and Patrick Virtual Learning Classroom, okay? So remember, this stream is not the most important. Going to this classwork is, and as the things become able to click on, they will turn blue for them to see. And that means they can actually go in there and do that assignment. All they need to do is make sure they're clicking on those links and getting that stuff done and doing all that. But parents, all in all, we just really want to thank you for, giving it your all and supporting us in every way possible. We couldn't be any greater of a unit working together. And we really appreciate all your help and all your assistance. If you need any help with anything, please reach out to either Miss Tripp or myself, and we will be more than happy to help you with anything you need help with. So that's all I have for today. If you have any questions about this specific video, please send a remind message to me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Or if you feel like this needs to be a phone conversation to discuss something, you're more than welcome to send a remind, and we'll be more than happy to call you. So that's all I have for today. Thanks, guys.